Hello and welcome to another edition of Autocar India's Quick News, your weekly roundup of everything that's new in the automotive industry. This week's episode is powered by Nayara Energy, India's largest private fuel retail network. Before we begin, a quick reminder to subscribe to the Autocar India channel and hit that bell notification icon to stay notified of all our latest video drops. We kick things off with Tata Motors. The Nexon EV's 45 kWh battery pack variant has just received a 5-star safety rating from BNCAP. The Nexon EV with the 45 kWh battery pack scored 29.86 out of 32 for adult occupant protection and 44.95 out of 49 for child occupant protection. It scored well in the frontal offset deformable barrier test, however protection for the driver's chest and tibias were graded adequate. It was rated good in the side pole test and in the side movable deformable barrier test except for the chest, which was rated adequate. The car also scored 23.95 out of 24 in the dynamic child seat test. Last year, the 30 kWh Nexon EV also received a 5-star Bharat NCAP rating, meaning the entire Nexon EV range is now 5-star safety rated. BNCAP tested the top spec Empowered Plus long range variant, which comes with 6 airbags, electronic stability control, ISOFIX mounts, 3-point seat belts with reminders for all seats, a 360-degree camera, and a tire pressure monitoring system. Now, Lexus has just debuted the new ES at the Shanghai Motor Show, and for the very first time, it will be available as an EV. The Lexus ES EV will be offered in two variants, the 350e with 224 horsepower and front-wheel drive, and the 550e with 343 horsepower and all-wheel drive. Range measured on the CLTC cycle is up to 685 km for the 350e and 610 km for the 550e, although battery details haven't yet been revealed. 0 to 100 kph takes 8.9 seconds in the 350e and just 5.9 seconds in the 550e. The hybrid ES will also get two variants. The ES300H will come with two naturally aspirated 4-cylinder petrol engines, a 2-litre with 197 horsepower and a 2.5-litre with 201 horsepower. The ES350H gets only the larger 2.5-litre engine tuned to 247 horsepower. Both use an eCVT and power either the front or all four wheels. The new Lexus ES is larger than before, 165mm longer, 55mm wider, and with an 80mm longer wheelbase. The styling has also completely been overhauled. The signature spindle grille is gone, replaced by a sleeker nose flanked by new LED headlights. The L-shaped DRLs stay with inverted L-shaped turn signals down below. The profile is more sculpted, featuring aerodynamic lines and flush-fitting door handles. The silhouette is familiar, but the rear roofline is now much more rakish. It rides on wheels ranging from 18 to 21 inches depending on the market, and at the back a full-width LED light bar debuts with an illuminated Lexus badge. Inside, the new ES gets a minimalist dashboard. Most controls are now integrated into the large 14-inch touchscreen paired with a 12.3-inch digital driver's display. Other features include a Mark Levinson sound system, an electrochromic panoramic glass roof, front seats with Boss mode, and rear seats that recline and have an Ottoman function. Safety is covered by Lexus Safety System 4.0, which includes adaptive cruise control, pre-collision assist, blind spot monitoring, and lane departure warning. The current ES accounts for over 50% of the Lexus sales in India. Given its sales performance, it's likely that Lexus will bring the new generation ES to India. Now some interesting news from the Gujarat government, who have just reduced the road tax on EVs to just 1%. The Gujarat government has slashed road tax on electric vehicles from 6% to just 1% to boost EV adoption in the state. This benefit is valid until March 31st, 2026. As an example, the top spec MG Windsor Essence, priced at Rs 15.50 lakh, now attracts a road tax of just Rs 15,500, down from 93,000. For two-wheelers, tax savings can range from between 5,000 rupees to 10,000 rupees depending on the price. EV buyers can claim this benefit by registering on the Vahan 4.0 portal. Renault India has just inaugurated a state-of-the-art design center in Chennai, its largest outside of Paris. The new design center is a result of a Rs 14.68 crore investment. It is not, however, Renault's first in India. The original studio opened in Pune back in 2005 and studios in Mumbai and Chennai followed, but all have now been consolidated into this new facility. The new design center matches Renault's global studios in technology and facilities, aimed at tapping into India's design talent. It includes VR setups for 3D modeling, an LED wall for one-to-one scale designs, and virtual collaboration terminals for real-time co-design with other studios. The new facility will design cars not only for India but also for Europe and other markets. Renault plans to launch 5 new models in India over the next 2 years and also recently announced a new brand identity and revamped R Store showrooms. The brand is also exploring strong hybrid powertrains for the upcoming Duster and Bigster with future localization on the cards. This is part of a larger shift within the Renault-Nissan alliance, with Renault gaining full control of the Tamil Nadu plant after Nissan's exit from the manufacturing joint venture. And now for some two-wheeler news. Kawasaki has just updated the Ninja 650 and launched it at Rs 7.27 lakhs. The new Ninja 650 comes only in Kawasaki's signature green, and it now gets a new livery with white and yellow accents, similar to the one seen on the Ninja ZX-10R. But beyond the graphics, this isn't a major update. It still carries the older design and hasn't yet adopted Kawasaki's new age styling seen on the Ninja 500 and ZX-6R. The 2025 Ninja 650 now meets stricter OBD2B norms but remains mechanically unchanged. It is still powered by a 649cc parallel twin engine making 68 horsepower and 64 Nm paired with a 6-speed gearbox. Pricing is set at Rs 7.27 lakh, a hike of Rs 11,000 over the previous model. Moving on to TVS, the Apache RR 310 has just received an update and a small price hike. The Apache RR 310 is now OBD2B compliant and comes with new electronic aids as standard, including launch control and cornering drag torque control. It also gets 8-spoke alloy wheels from the RTR 310. Powering it is the same 312cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine delivering 38 horsepower and 29 Nm, mated to a 6-speed gearbox with a slip and assist clutch and a bi-directional quick shifter. With this update, prices are up by Rs 3,000, starting at Rs 2.78 lakh for the base red variant without the quick shifter. TVS has also introduced a new Sepang blue shade costing an extra Rs 10,000. And finally, big bikes seem to be getting popular in India. The Suzuki Hayabusa in particular has sold 511 units in fiscal year 2025. Since its launch in 2015, first as an import and later as a locally assembled bike from the Gurugram plant, the Hayabusa has sold 2,400 units in India. In fiscal year 2025, it sold 511 units, 213 more than last year, marking a 71% year-on-year growth. The Hayabusa continues to lead the 1000 to 1600cc segment, just like in fiscal year 2024, now holding a dominant 57% market share. The Gen 3 Hayabusa recently received an OBD2B update that also introduced 3 new colors. It remains mechanically unchanged, powered by a 1340cc liquid-cooled inline-4 that makes 190 horsepower and 150 Nm, paired with a 6-speed gearbox. The updated Hayabusa is priced at Rs 16.90 lakh. And that's a wrap for quick news this week. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back again next week.